We gon' trap out the hotel. We got that wholesale. You miss it to nowhere. All these hoes on my coattail. Bring them back to the hotel. We gon' trap out the hotel. Bring them back to the hotel. We gon' trap out the hotel.
We going straight to the stash house. Hotel, I call it my trap house. Bitches, they call me Sir Cash Out. I hop in the whip and I mash out. I pull up, I hop out and bring all the cash. And all
right, man.
I'm flipping up matches, no judge when it comes to these drugs. Bitch, they call me Judge Mathis. I'm trapping.
Alright, man, we are back in here. We are back in here. We are about to start this first date do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
Co-host, are you here?
Yep, let's get it.
Alright, let's get into this list, man. We gonna stop bullshitting. We gonna give y'all what y'all came here for. Y'all better share this shit too, man. No, cause I'm mad, cause I be catering to people and putting out decent shit and motherfuckers be hateful, but it's alright, it's cool, we love y'all anyway. But if you tuning in, y'all better share this information, man. Stop trying to use it for yourself in the dating game. You know, other people want shit too.
Exactly.
Level out the dating game. Shit, at least if somebody say, "Oh, I heard something," tell them where you heard it from. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, exactly. You've been chopping up the game. Come on, stop being selfish. Exactly. You on the first date. Alright, so alright, are you ready for my list, Miss Dinero?
Yep, let's get it.
Alright. So I'm gonna be doing my list from the fella's perspective, as my co-host is, Miss Lucy. She's gonna be doing hers from the female perspective, and we're gonna meet in the middle. Like, we're not a versus thing, okay? We're together. It's not us versus y'all or y'all versus us. We're just talking. We're chopping up game. So I'm gonna get into my number one, which is a do. We're gonna do do don'ts. So number one, fellas, do have conversation. Be prepared to talk and be prepared to ask good questions, because you have to learn how to ask women questions and pose questions to them to give them the offer of information about themselves towards you. You don't want to be sitting up there asking her what her favorite color is with no intention of telling her anything about it or taking it a step further, because that doesn't set you aside or make you different from the next or the last 20 guys that approached her. So what you want to do is you have to be prepared to talk, and you have to ask good questions. You can ask her a question as, such as, if you were to go to sleep tonight and wake up anywhere else in the world, where would it be? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to ask her certain questions that she's going to give up information about herself. So if she says, okay, I want to, go to Japan, I want to wake up in Japan the next day, then you can start taking your conversations, about traveling or Japan. So have conversations, be prepared to talk. Also, ask good questions. A woman's favorite topic is herself. So get her to open up more about herself. Ask questions to make her do more talking, so she can offer information about herself, and you can do whatever you want with the information and learn things about her and offering information about yourself. So learn how to do something called multi-threading, which is take something that she says and can go in 3 different conversational directions with it, so when the conversation dies out, you'll have another topic to bring up, because you guys do a lot of thinking on the first date. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would agree. That's a great advice.
What do you think about, guys having, conversation on the first date? Do you think, how many guys have you talked to and you're like, hey, so how was your day? Oh, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, they usually do open up. I don't want to get into too much. Except for my day. But yeah, combo is great. You definitely gotta have great conversation. You gotta get a girl thinking, And I definitely think the wild different questions that you aside from everybody else, any woman would appreciate that.
Yeah. Because I mean, guys, y'all gotta talk, man. Y'all gotta learn how to vocalize, and learn how to get, ladies to talk. Like, have a great conversation. I'm not saying just do this for you. No, have a great conversation for the both of y'all. But if it has to start out being about you, use that and turn it into a we thing. Because you want to build a genuine relationship with whomever you talk to. So I think that's a pretty good one. So, guys, have conversation. I'm coming out the gate swinging.
Yeah, that's good. Great comment.
Yeah, good shit. So, what's your first date do? You're number one.
My first date do, and I have a couple of them.
Okay.
I would say do let someone know where and with whom you are going. See,
Yes.
This is for ladies.
Yes.
So
even fellas too.
Okay, yeah, you might.
Niggas getting kidnapped.
Crazy girl. But yeah, I think definitely what's going on in DC with a lot of the talk about young girls going missing, and as far as there's talk about sex trafficking going on in the district, and uptick in the amount of missing young females in the area. I think that it's just imperative that we as women, not just here in the DMV, all over.
Yeah, just everywhere.
No, don't ever go and meet up with a guy for the first time on a first date, and nobody knows where you are.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where you're. Just let someone know, hey, I'm going out with this guy that I met.
Exactly. Both of you guys, males and females, both of you guys have to be safe. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and just to make sure, you can take stuff a little step further just to make sure you're even more cautious. Take a picture of the license plate, or take a picture of him, send it to your friend. Just,
take precautions. Yeah.
Sorry.
Take precautions.
You can never be too cautious with your life.
Yeah.
So.
And let them, it's good to know, text your friend, to just let them know, text them make and model of the car, license plate,
all of that. You can never, don't think that you're overreacting. You can never be overprotective of your life.
Yeah, definitely. Both of you guys, your right hand man or your home girl or your home, whoever, just, text them.
Anybody, just make sure somebody knows. If it's your first date, if it's your first date meeting up with somebody that you've never met before, blind date, or even someone you have met before, but you're not, you just have to let people know.
Yeah, you can never be too safe, so definitely do that. That's definitely a big do. I think I'm gonna touch on that a little bit later too. So let's see. Alright, fellas, don't. Proper body language. Do not sit across from her. Practice good body language and reading hers. So, what you want to do is you want to, and I'm going to touch on this on my next do, but you want to practice good body language. Do not sit across from her. You want to sit beside her. You want to have you want to give her more of a comfortable feeling around you. You don't want to make someone uncomfortable,
See, I have a problem with this one because I like sitting across from them. I like having.
But that's traditional. A lot of people know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that old school feel. I'm the type that I will tell the guy exactly what I want and have him tell the waiter or the waitress. I like little things like that.
But see, if you like things like that, see what I do. I'd be like, let's get a booth.
You said what now?
Get a booth.
Yeah, I do.
Dude. Sit across. I don't sit across. I sit beside. I used to sit across, but I realized the value of sitting beside.
I think on the first date, you're getting to know somebody. You don't want to be too close to them. You don't want to be all up in their personal space.
No, but see, that's somebody that you view as creepy. If somebody.
No, I don't think it's about creepy.
I'm just saying. if a guy's doing what he's doing right.
The smallest thing that you do can come off creepy on the first date.
Oh yeah, everything you can do can come off creepy.
Anything and everything. So you could be one step away from becoming a creep in an instant if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, I guess it might be better, but I just feel like I like that. I like
Fellas, the objective is not to come off as a creep.
Anything can come off as creepy. Any joke that just doesn't land. Mm-hmm. You look up at the wrong time, you see him smiling. Anything.
Well, this is the thing, fellas. Practice good body language, but if she insists on certain things, kind of pay attention to that, but don't think too much about it. Because sometimes, you never know. Somebody'd be like, well, my father says, you know what I'm saying? This is what I prefer. So if it's what she prefers, look, that's what makes her comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But just know that when the king sits on his throne beside his queen, she's beside him. So, take that into mind.
That's correct.
Yeah.
We're not at that stage yet.
Yeah. But see, if you're real comfortable with somebody, though, when you're real comfortable with somebody,
it's your first date. You can't be, I think it's your first date. You shouldn't be too comfortable on your first date. This is a interview. This is a job interview.
All right, fellas. It is an interview because you guys are qualifying each other. But fellas, I'm gonna go more into it. Why I say this further on down the list. What is your next don't though? Because I'm gonna touch more into it later on.
Okay, I say don't. Do not go anywhere where it's like you and him, or anywhere where it's like casual. Like, do not.
You just giving out safety tips. Don't go down that dark alley, girl.
No. I'm saying like as far as I used to say this. I'm talking about Netflix and chill when I say this.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is a big one because see, y'all niggas don't go out anymore. Y'all don't court anymore.
No date.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go on no dates. I would say don't go on no park. I say that's secluded where y'all to no park, walk around dating them. No picnic.
What?
That's good on a date, but not your first date.
You don't think that's not good on the first date?
No.
Why not? Why not?
First, honey. It's the second one because it sets the standard and it sets the bar low. Now, I'm not above going to no Sonic date or no McDonald's date or anything like that, but not the first date.
But what's wrong with the park?
Because you have to set a standard, and that's way too casual. Now, if you do that, then the next date he's gonna feel like, well, she was okay with that. She's gonna be okay with Netflix and chill.
But
now you're not going anywhere. You have to set the bar high.
Shit, the park is a great date.
I don't think it should. It's a great place to get to know somebody. Great place to vibe, but it's not a good first date. Just like Netflix and chill. That's a good setting where you can vibe. But I feel like anywhere where it's just you and him, it's gonna just start going down and down and down.
Sometimes you can meet up with somebody.
It's going to some of the other things that I say into my don't list. I think it's just when it's y'all two, it's different versus when you're out in a public setting. No home dates. I'm sorry. No, I don't think that's fitting for a first date. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to go to Ruth's Chris. You can go somewhere Fridays, Applebee's. That's fine. But I think it should still be that type of formal thing. Like you
I think if it's both agreed upon,
it goes into a lot of other things that I have to say in my list, but I just think that is. I don't think you should do that. I don't. I think it's too informal. I'm getting to know you, getting to know, like I said, the interviews. We gotta get to know each other first.
I feel you. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit later.
Yeah, like I feel like you have had enough time to have casual talk and now we're going out on a real live date. We talk on the phone or on the internet. We've got to know each other, so I see that you're a good candidate.
Mhm.
Now we're going out on an actual date this week. And later along the lines, you can start doing that other type of casual stuff. But I think you have to set the bar high. You have to start high. You can't start with Netflix and chill, because then he's gonna know that you're okay with just Netflix and chill, and he's not going to take it a step further. You're just gonna be stuck like that. And I know a lot
So
of
you
guys
think it sets the bar low for a guy to like just not kind of
guys
value?
get too comfortable. They get too comfortable. You can't have them come in too comfortable, because then it'll just go downhill and downhill, or it'll just plateau. It'll just stay the same. If you start off good, it will inspire him to do more and more and more. And vice versa for her. You know, if you start Netflix and chill the first time we meet, then the next time he can easily be like, well, I don't want to go out. You know, I don't like to go out. So no, we're not going to go out. I'm just going to tell her to come over to my crib and hang out again.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, those little picnics, and I greatly appreciate it. I love them. But you have to start off on a formal level first.
That's crazy.
That's what I think.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not saying
I agree in that. I mean, it's
You can
off
go
and on,
a
yeah.
date
There's some
to
truth
all
in-
these- There are a million restaurants in Washington, D.C. that you
Yeah,
can go
you're
to
right.
that are very affordable. And
You're right.
all you have to do is dress the part. Y'all go out, take Uber, get a car, get grab something. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Take Metro, anything.
What if y'all just
But-
like meet up and take the Metro bikes and just all right.
Like I said, anything too casual, I steer away from the first date. The second date, the third date, yeah, y'all making time to keep getting to know each other. But the first date, yeah, you have to set it. You have to do and I'm not saying that you just go and spend your hard-earned money and go to this upscale restaurant the first date that you don't know somebody, then it don't work out and you feel like you've been robbed. You should be ideally getting to know this person before you go out on a date.
Well,
You
you know,
shouldn't just be going out to go out. By this time, you should know that, okay, because if you don't, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot. You know?
I don't know. That's interesting. I see where you're coming from too. See, I kind of
Yeah, you have to.
I kind of stopped that before it even started.
Like a girl that was just Netflix and chill and all that. That's all fine and dandy. But I know men get comfortable, and I know that if you don't expect anything of them, then they won't.
Because what you're
they're
saying
not
is
gonna
set a reasonable bar. Yeah. Set a reasonable bar. Like don't I'm not no girl you just take to the park all
don't
the time.
go out above and beyond. Don't. But you have to show me that, you know,
Out the
that,
gate.
you know, you're taking me serious. And vice versa, because I feel like if a girl is taking your out on a date or the first date or whatever they have you,
Yeah.
you're trying to, you know, show them that you're a viable candidate. And I think the best way to do that is taking them out formally.
Dang.
Because anybody can sit in the house. I can meet a guy anywhere and we can just vibe in the house.
That's true.
You have to show me that
You gonna vibe at the house anyway at some point.
Time and attention.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I think.
Prince the producer.
I definitely agree.
Okay, so another do for the fellas.
All right, so another do for the fellas. Guys, do make sure you're touching her, and like not in a bad way. So what I mean by touching her is that like I'm not. You see, y'all niggas, it's really hard to explain this, but y'all niggas have to learn
I get what you're saying,
not to be
bro.
creepy. Yeah, like be close to her, like and be kind of touching her, because you have to be one of those touchy feely kind of guys. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I was never one of those
I
touchy feely
agree.
type of guys. But once I realized that you have to be one of those touchy-feely type of guys, you have to be engaging her. And what I mean by engaging her, you have to use Kino. You have to physically engage her. She has to know that, oh, he's warm. Oh, he's cold. Or he's, his hands are sweaty. Or his hands are dry. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
you guys, you have to make sure you're touching her. Make sure you have on, like, cologne or oil and stuff. Because if you're going to be in her personal space, at least smell good. God damn. Do compliance tests. A good compliance test, because I want you guys to, be leaders. I'm going to stress that more later on in this list. Do compliance tests. So when, you know, when you open your hand, like, you know, towards her, to see if she likes you, does she put her hand in your hand when you open your hand towards her? Or when you're holding her hand and then you just let go, is she still holding on to your hand? See what I'm saying? There's different things that you can do to see if she's interested in you. Also, when, like I told you guys about body language, when a woman is talking to you, look at her toes. Are they pointing towards you? See what I'm saying? You have to be looking out for things like this. But things like this is going to come naturally after a while when you start doing it. And do compliance tests, and make sure you compliment her. Make sure you compliment her and notice, you know, things about her and compliment her on them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just compliment her, you know, but don't compliment her on her looks just yet. You compliment her more on her, like, clothing and her style. So, you know, you tell beautiful girls they're smart and smart girls they're beautiful. You know, be bold. You guys have to be bold. Just be a overall welcoming guy. You understand what I'm saying? You have to make her feel comfortable and secure around you, or not just make her, like, let her know she can feel comfortable and secure around you. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. What do you think about that?
I agree. Yeah, all of that is good. Definitely, you dropping bombs about body language.
Yeah.
You know, I think, I definitely get what you're saying about touching them. Yeah. Don't grab them by the pussy.
Don't grab them right now.
Don't fall under her.
Unless she wants you to.
Come on, first date. No.
You can role play.
Yeah, like little things, like, you can touch her arm. Just small little things that even take just a second to do. It'll trigger something in her mind about you, touch and things like that. Yeah. So I think that's cool. Yeah.
You know, but you guys gotta start progressively. You can't just, grab for the pussy. You gotta.
Yeah, you can't grab them by the pussy.
You know, touch her on her back. Sometimes put your hand on her thigh when y'all laughing and shit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Be good niggas, man. Y'all niggas killing me, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you can be the nigga that because some niggas don't touch because they're opening doors and pulling out chairs and throwing their coats over puddles and shit. You can open the door and put your hand behind her back and say, "My lady, my queen, come on, let's go."
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That goes.
Dudes don't do that. See, niggas nowadays.
People that you want will appreciate and say thank you and get the idea. So I think those are all good.
Cause niggas nowadays, they grow up looking at Lil Yachty and Uzi and shit. We had Aladdin. At least Aladdin, you can see this nigga like he wants to show her the world. He come picks her up on the carpet. You dig what I'm saying? These niggas don't know shit these days, man. This is sad.
Exactly.
Yeah, but even dudes from our generation, they don't know shit neither. Niggas 40 learning this shit.
Exactly.
So what is your dues? We're gonna get halfway through this list, and then we're gonna go over to the next half after the break. We're gonna be jamming, but what was your next do? Like, what was your next do? Like, what's another thing that these ladies can do out here to enhance their first date experience?
This is one that I think females already do.
And my bad, y'all. Do this on every single date. Don't just think this is just a first date thing. Every date is the first date, damn near. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, yeah, the first couple at least.
Yeah.
I think you should, for the first date, do some homework on your guy. And I don't mean like don't go all out. Don't find his mother's maiden name. Don't, find out what elementary.
Find out his social security and shit.
Don't do all that. Don't do too much. But I don't think nothing is wrong with doing a little checking on Instagram, Facebook, clicking the about section, finding out a little bit more about him. That way when you do go on the date, you know a little bit about him so that you can ask him some questions, that will trigger some good responses.
Yeah.
Because you already have a certain idea of his certain interests. But not necessarily things that y'all have already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should do, just a little more. Don't, like I said, don't.
Yeah, shit. Know who the fuck you outside with.
Exactly. Like I said, that brings up another point.
Especially. Shoot, hold on. Before we go to the half, hold on. Y'all females out here that like to be dating these hood niggas. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be involved with a hood nigga, but some of these hood niggas, y'all better do some homework on them, because you gonna be outside with a nigga, and when niggas start shooting at that nigga, that ain't cute. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That ain't
you can
cute.
save yourself a lot in a quick.
Yeah. Y'all better do them MD. Y'all better do them case lookups. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all fucking around like. Ain't nothing wrong with dating a hood nigga. I don't knock a bitch for dating a hood nigga. You date a hood nigga, at least date one with some type of sense, like a nigga that's trying to get out the game or get his shit up and then legitimize his shit. Like, don't date no worker ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here dating these hood niggas or whatever, you better make sure you can decipher if he's a worker ass nigga or he wants to get himself out of somewhere, out of a position, and legitimize himself. So that's game for y'all if y'all want to date these hood niggas. But y'all need to be looking up every single dude that you're dealing with. What's going on with them? At least something.
That's not going too far.
Yeah, that's not going too far.
You're making an investment, and you're doing your research. You're doing your research on, the person, or per se, like you would if you were to invest into a business, a company. You would do your research then, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you can never be too overprotective of your life as well, because, like you said, you might be dealing with somebody who's got felonies, who is
people be having felonies, be sex offenders, all kinds of shit. Yeah.
But you can put yourself in a dangerous position that could have been easily avoided if you just took 5 seconds to research that person on the internet. So I think that is a major to-do before going on the first date with somebody.
That's what's up. So listen, y'all better be looking these niggas up some way. If you know a friend, just be like, hey, what's up with Marcus? Oh, okay.
It's nothing wrong with having all the information presented to you and then coming to your own conclusion.
Now just get enough information, but don't be off no CSI type shit. Like, don't be cotton swabbing this nigga's toilet and shit.
Don't find out his first car.
While you at his apartment.
Don't find out what type of tissue he likes to use. Don't go looking at them credit cards.
You never know. You might get into a relationship with him and you cotton swab this toilet and you like, yo, who was at your house on February?
Don't research like that.
That's creepy, ladies.
That's too far.
And fellas, y'all better look at these females too, man. Niggas getting set up. Y'all better stop playing.
That's true.
I'm gonna go into that. We're gonna go into that. Yo, we about to take a break, man. If y'all fuck with this, come on, man. Fuck with the next episode. Come on, man. I need to get a Nate Dogg plug so I can just have him saying next episode. I'm gonna try to do that. So listen, y'all better tune in, cause we about to finish this list, man. We got some good shit, man. Did y'all hear what we just talked about? Come on, y'all.
We just dropped straight back.
Bullshit. More gems coming. We gonna give y'all some free jewelry, man. We're gonna give y'all some free jewelry. We're gonna have everybody looking like Boosie and Gucci. You gonna look like Birdman. Fuck that. We gonna look like Birdman. Shout out to
Birdman Hamburg.
Birdman holding on to that money. That nigga said, no, I ain't letting go. You gonna take that to the grave with him. Alright, y'all, man. We're gonna be back in a few.